So I do want to emphasize the government has done certain things to sort of like nip at the male guardianship system and change certain aspects of it, particularly in the right to work. But we're still in a situation where the very fact that male guardianship exists is a huge violation of human rights. Or just note and point out that there's actually certain things that the government could do tomorrow if they wanted to that would really, really help women's lives in a very concrete and direct way. And so I think that's sort of like another thing that I want to get through is that it's not that the government hasn't done anything for women, because that's not true. It's not the right narrative. They have done certain things, but the certain things are certainly not enough. The best way of actually looking at is women's right to work. And so the government has been pushing this for the last like 10 years, but there's a number of things they haven't done, including letting women drive, including ending sex segregation, that really make it difficult for women to work. And so I think that there's ways to just say, you know, the government's terrible for women, but there are also ways to say to the government, like, listen, it's actually in your interest too to do a certain number of these things. There's a ton of amazing Saudi women's rights activists that cannot be here and cannot be speaking, but you can follow them on Twitter. You can like their stuff. Like a lot of stuff is in Arabic, yes, but a lot of it's in English too. Like there's some really great women's rights activists who are tweeting all the time, and just like liking and retweeting that stuff is like a good moment of solidarity. And then the other thing I would say is that, so the October 26th driving movement, like yes, it's about women's driving, but it is a movement led and run by Saudi women that like is actively trying to promote international solidarity. And so every October 26th, they do something like quick video or post stuff. So just like keeping out and like retweeting and pushing that stuff. And then finally, as Ibtihal was saying, and then like a total personal plug, in June, we're going to be releasing the guardianship report, and we're hoping to do like a big social media component.